Hey, Shalom, I'll give y'all about some outside of the thumb. Now, why this is so small, man? Who made it all small, man? I know I'm old. Squinting trying to see that shit. What? Hey, Shalom, Troop. What's going on? I know it's going to be the weekend of the 15th. JPA, I know it's going to be the weekend of the 15th. I got to look at the actual day for the day of the Passover. But yeah, it's that weekend. I think, you know what I'm saying? So what? 15th. Yeah, the 15th is a Friday, so it's that weekend. The Passover will be that Saturday, so it's 16th. And go to the end of the sacrifice. Everything we working, exposing these lies and false teachers. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. Last two truthers, loud speakers. You niggas is acting like bitches. Only care about riches. Give a fuck about the fiction. Hit my sentence. And I can't forget to mention you niggas and snitches. Got us fucked up. Y'all niggas just talk tough. Acting like y'all about shit. Y'all really need to shut the fuck up. U.P.K, we warlords. We take round and we here to stay. Get booted up, get gone for the break off. Y'all anyway. Let me tell you something, man. I.S.U.P.K, committed to GEN.YAHANNA, been here since 1969. Yeah, damn right, hey, bro. Damn right. Get that shit now, man. Book it. Well, you ain't gotta book no ticket. You right here. But yeah, get everything together, man. It's on. It's going down, man. We're working on the slaughter of the lamb and everything, man, right now. So y'all gonna have these lives, man. If you ain't never been to the Passover, it's going down. You understand? Under normal circumstances, I'm not holding another verse on the song. But see, these ain't no one time with that Scotch. These the type of circumstances where everything need to be addressed, man. Everything need to be put out on the table, man. A mirror need to be put out in front of you niggas' faces, man. So y'all can see what y'all doing. You need to see your transgressions. That's the only way to sit down with niggas on, man. That's the only way we're gonna be able to sit down at the table. You gotta get rid of your pride, man. You gotta repent for your transgressions. You gotta come together. Hey, Shalom, sis. How Shamal thought about some y'all shot. Going on, Courtney in the building. Triple Design in the building. What's going on, Warrior? I.S.U.P.K, heavy hitter. That brother enduring goddamn hell right now in that Hebrew Academy, man. All right, man.
Slap, sir.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have a mic tonight.
I'm just gonna have to check, my nigga. Shalom, Israel. What's going on, man? We in the building, man. Back again. Monday night scripture breakdown. In case you don't know, we are the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. We started out of 1 West, 125th Street up in Harlem. We're under Commanding General Yohanna. We're not affiliated with no Hebrew Israelite fake break-off groups. We ain't affiliated with no Christian churches, no Black Panthers, no Muslim mosques, no none of that. You understand? We've been teaching the truth since 1969 about who our people are, which is the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, what it is we need to do in order to get the Lord back on our side, man, and get the hell out of hell. All right, so that's where we at, man. We at the headquarters. I'm Captain Shawar Yala. We're at the headquarters down here in Florida, 1628 Avenue E in Riviera Beach. Y'all can check us out, look it up on Google. Even if you know where it's at, every time you come down, type it in your Google machine, man. Put it on the maps. All you got to do is type in I.S.U.P.K Florida School, and everything will jump right up on you, man. So without any further ado, y'all know how we get down. Bring your questions to the table. Any questions for camp? Any questions of things you're dealing with? Halloween right around the corner. I heard the brothers out there wilding in Haiti. I don't know if y'all heard that, man. I was watching the news today, man. The brothers out there in Haiti, you know what I'm saying? The white man called it lawlessness, and all that is ensuing because of, they sent all of those brothers and sisters that were over on the Texas border. They just sent them back, and, Esau went over there, and they over there kidnapping folks, and, you know what I'm saying, acting up, you know what I'm saying, because of that. But, so it's a ton going on in the world, man. Y'all should have 1,000,001 questions. I know y'all know the Bible. Otherwise, I ain't got to be here. So let's get it on in. Y'all brothers and sisters on here, if you just type in your question as detailed as possible, I'll get right at it. I'm going to start with y'all. I better see a question on this junk, man. Somebody better have a question. JPS started out with a question. He wanted to know when the Passover was. Nope, nobody. Okay. Okay, the brother want to break down on the difference between the devil and Satan with scriptures. Okay, you ain't gonna give me no scriptures. So I got to give you all the scriptures. No sweat. I'll work that in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to come to me. Breakdown on the devil. I'll start you out with that. Okay, a breakdown with the devil and Satan. Satan is an angel, right? Satan is the name of an angel. His name is Shaitan in the Hebrew, right? Satan follows the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, right? It's the best way to look at it. Satan is a better servant of the Most High than you are, than you or me ever will be. Put all of our works together, and Satan is the bomb, okay? That's the best way to look at it. Like, shake off all of that Christianity that makes you think that Satan is an evildoer. He's not an evildoer, right? But he does evil works. Like, meaning to you, like, good and evil is all relative, right? Like, if the Lord says don't eat something, then it's evil. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord says do this, you know what I'm saying, it's righteous, right? So Satan just follows the will of the Most High. He is an angel who serves the Most High, does everything he tells him to do, and does not do anything that the Lord does not want him to do. That's the first thing, Satan. The devil is someone who follows Satan. He is one of Satan's, he's one of Satan's messengers, workers, angels, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the devil again, it's relative, right? Like we call the white man the devil that the Bible speaks of in the I.S.U.P.K. We say it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians can understand that the devil is not Satan. The devil is the one that's talking to you, that's doing the works that Satan wants them to do. They are the devil because they lie. They're lying to you. They are telling you to, pork is the other white meat. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to listen to your husband. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever you want to do, girl. You do you. And you know what I'm saying? You be a diva and a god and a goddess and whatever. You go ahead and, get high, brother. You know what I'm saying? You beat the hell out of that woman, rape whatever you want to rape and whatever. That's like, Satan and the devil working together, right? The devil is the one you get to see. You don't get to see Satan. You see the devil. You see TV shows. You see your president. You see, the police officers. You see those that carry out the works of Satan, right? And so we'll get you a couple precepts. The first one I'll start with is if I can get one of you officers to get me the one in 2nd Chronicles, and then the other one get me the one in Thessalonians, or the devil and his angels. That's what I need. You look that up. You look that one up. All right. And also to put on your Rolodex, that old serpent. Need that one too. All right. 2nd Chronicles 18 or 17. 17 and 18, I think. I think. 18 and 18. I don't know. What are those? One or the other. All right. Let me see if you added anything onto that.
I got Job as well.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you can start me off with Job. That's a good one.
All right, the book of Job, chapter 1.
You have to be very loud, brother.
The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 6.
Slocky. Hey, if y'all can hear the brother that's reading, hit me with a 1. If not, you know what I'm saying? We'll have him get up a little bit louder. If y'all can hear him, hit me with a 1. If you didn't hear the brother reading, okay, everybody good? Okay, solid. You good to go.
All right, come. The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 6. Now, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Most High, and Satan came also among them. And the Most High said unto Satan, Whence comest thou?
Right, so this is Satan, right? It says that there was a day when the sons of the Most High, who got the precept on the sons of the Most High in John? I believe it's in John. It says there was a day when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Most High, right? What does that mean, to present yourself, man? We do that in the I.S.U.P.K. Any officer in the I.S.U.P.K., you know what that is, right? Like, you have to present yourself. You come up and you're going to read in the Sabbath service. You have to present yourself. You come up and you present yourself. Captain Shawar 10,000 presenting himself. Oh no, that's not how you do it in the Sabbath service. The Sabbath service is your registry. You give your registry in the Sabbath service, right? So you like Shawar Ban Yahweh, Ban Yasha'Allah. It's still presenting yourself, right? When we do it like in our councils, we present ourselves different. You know what I'm saying? Captain 10,000 Shawar presenting himself, right? So right now I'm going to report, or I'm going to give, just some type of report for what it is I'm doing, what it is I haven't been able to do according to what the orders was I got. That's presenting yourself. It's really a report, right? So these angels, all of the hosts of the Most High, all of the angels, the army of the Most High, they come and they present themselves to the Most High, right? And let the Lord know what they've been doing, right? So when it says it, read it one more time.
Come. Verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of the power.
When what?
The sons of the power.
The angels are also called the sons of the Most High, right? They are angels. Angels are ministers, servants of the Most High, but the Lord also calls them sons, right? Keep going.
Come. Came to present themselves before the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And Satan came also among them.
Came where?
And Satan came also among them.
Among them, meaning Satan is a part of those sons of God. He is those messengers of the Most High, the angels of the Lord that presented them. But Satan gets called by name, right? Satan, they didn't name all the other angels. They didn't name nobody else. They just called them sons of God. But this one of the sons of God, Satan, he was there too. Keep going.
And the Most High said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Most High and said, From going to and fro in the earth.
Right. Say, where you been, Satan? I've just been running up and down throughout the earth, man, checking it out. You know what I'm saying? What have you been doing, Satan? Just been checking things out, right? Keep going.
From coming. And from walking up and down in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job?
Right. How thorough were you in this job you doing? Right? You know what I'm saying? I told you to go and check out, you know what I'm saying? See who really serves me, who really don't. Have you checked out Job? Have you checked him out? Go ahead.
That there is none like him in the earth.
Right. Is there anybody else like Job? Have you checked out Job? You seen that cat? Ain't nobody else like him, is it? I know you've seen everybody. Ain't nobody else like Job, is it? Keep going.
A perfect and upright man,
Mm-hmm.
one that fears the Most High,
Right.
and escheweth evil. Then Satan answered the Most High and said, Doth Job fear God for naught? Has not thou made an hedge about him?
Right. You understand? Like this is Satan. Satan is one of the sons of the Most High, man. Who's got that precept? You got John? Is it in John? I believe it's in John. As many as keep the laws of the Most High, they are the sons of God, is what you need. You haven't seen sons of God? Nobody? I believe it's in John. John chapter 7. Let's look. You don't got that? So, either way, Satan is supposed to be running through the earth, checking out everyone. The Lord is saying that Job is an upright man. Like this is my dude right here. You know, I rocks with Job. He is a man that eschews evil. Like he stays away from anything that would have him to piss me off. He makes sure to do it. You know what I'm saying? Did you check him out? Did you see if it's 100? Is he really about it? You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Then Satan answered and said, Doth Job fear God or not?
Right. Of course he eschews you. He's afraid of you. And with good reason. Does he fear you for nothing? Like, is he just so wonderful and righteous? Is he just so, or is there a reason why he fears you and follows and listens to you? Keep going.
Okay. Then Satan answered the Most High, and Has not thou made an hedge about him,
Mm-hmm.
and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast the land.
Exactly, man. Like it's just like any good servant, any good slave, any good employee, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing, just so you know. But that's what Job is. He's a servant of the Most High. He's a slave of the Most High. He's an employee, a worker of the Most High. He does the work of the Lord, and the Lord takes care of him, right? Of course, any boss you have, if they paying you a good salary and this and that and the third, you're gonna be sick when the boss be sick, right? You're gonna like what the boss likes. You're gonna hate what he hates. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You're taking care of him. You put a hedge around him. You give him everything he needs, everything he wants. He's taken well cared of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Satan is saying. Satan is like, of course he's listening to you. You got this big, he's your He's your puppy. He's like your, you know what I'm saying? Like he's your number one. He's right there with you. Of course he listens to you. Keep going.
Come. But put forth thine hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Right, fire. Fire him right now. I bet he cuss you out. All of that love he had for you yesterday, I bet if you fire him right now, he will cuss you the hell out. I bet it. I know it. I know niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's what Satan is saying. Satan is like, he's like a prosecutor in the court system, right? Like he's with the state. He's a state prosecutor. Like he is trying to prove that this person out here, this civilian, does not really love his country. It is not really a good citizen. It's not really a law-abiding citizen. He's actually a criminal. He actually hates the state. He actually hates America. He hates America's God and white Jesus. He hates them all. That's what a prosecutor does in the court. Well, Satan is the same thing in the fourth dimension. Satan is an angel, not a man. He resides in the fourth dimension with the Most High, right? And so in the fourth dimension, he's doing the same thing that the devil does here in the courtroom in the third dimension here on earth. He's talking to the judge of all judge, to the king of all kings, and telling him, like, listen, if you take away just even a little bit of what you done gave him, you know what I'm saying? He will curse you out. He'll curse you straight to your face. You know what I'm saying? The same cat you talking about is so wonderful. He's not all that. You know what I mean? Any more? Mm-hmm.
And the Most High said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power.
Oh. Wait a minute. Read that again.
Come. And the Most High said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power.
The Lord is telling Satan that everything is you got the green light. You understand? Like I played ball, you know what I'm saying? I've had my coaches tell me you got the green light. Like now it's time. You ain't got to pay. Don't even worry about it. Now it's the time. It's the green light. You think we can win this? Go and get it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Satan got the green light. He's getting the green light from the Most High right now to where he's telling him everything that he has is in your hand, is in your power. You call the shots. You determine who gets the pass and who don't get the pass. You determine if you need to take that shot, take the shot. You understand? That's that, right? Everything that he has is in your hand, and what?
Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. Except
you can't hurt him. You can't kill him. You understand? Like you can, everything else that he has, that's in your power. You do with it what you want to. You want to kill his kids? Kill his kids. You want to take away his riches? Take away his riches. I ain't even going to say nothing. Go ahead and do it. But Satan does not get to go and do this without the Lord giving him the authority to go and do it. Satan does not go against the Most High. Otherwise, Satan wouldn't have to even tell the Lord this. You know what I'm saying? He would just went and did it in the first place. You understand? Satan is a follower of the Most High. He does exactly what the Most High says. Okay? So he says, everything that he has in your hands, only don't touch him. Don't touch his life. Keep going.
Okay. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Most High.
Okay. So this is the preliminaries of Satan. Now let me get sons of God. Please tell me, God. Please read.
The book of John, chapter 1, verse 12. The book of John, chapter 1, verse 12. But as many receive him, to them give he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of the power. And the word was made flesh and dwelt among us.
Okay, that's okay. That's not what I'm talking about, though.
So I got Romans chapter 8, verse 14. For as many as are led by the Spirit of the power, they are the sons of the power.
That's the one. That's the one. That one in John is wild to us. It's the same thing, but this is more, like cutthroat. This is more to the point. Like as many as are led by the Spirit of the Most High, meaning this. as many as keep the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Those that obey and follow the Most High, they are called sons of the Most High. Well, an angel ain't got no damn choice. He don't even have a choice not to follow. Like that whole story that crackers tell you about the fallen angels and all of that, that has no like foot in the Bible. That has no bearing in the Bible. There's no angel like that ever talked about in the Bible. Not the fourth dimensional angels, anyway. You understand? Like, and that's another thing that brothers and sisters got to understand. But either way, there is no angel that goes against the Most High. There's no angel in the fourth dimension that can go against the Most High. That goes against their makeup. Like, it's not. They don't even have a choice. They don't have the the option to be able to say no. To be able to say I'm not going to be hard-headed. To be disobedient. They don't have that. It's what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be like the angels that are in heaven, where you should feel like even though you have a choice, I ain't got no damn choice. I don't have an option. I gotta do it like this. I gotta shut my damn mouth. I have to obey my husband. I have to obey my parents. I have to do this. I have to do that because that's what a son of the Most High does. Somebody who is led by the Spirit. It's not flesh that makes you like that. You don't just come into the earth and you're like that because you're an Israelite. No, there's something in you that the Lord, you know what I mean? Like, just like the Lord created the angels, he created 7,000 men that would not bow their knee to Baal. You understand? Like, they were made that way. Job was made like that. You know what I'm saying? We cut from a different cloth here in the truth. You understand? Like, we ain't got it the same way. All right? Even though you could make the choice, even though Christ said if it was possible, take this cup from me. Christ didn't want to do it, but he felt like he didn't have a choice. He's going to die, even though he don't want to die. You understand? So Satan is an angel. He's the son of the Most High. When it said in Job that the sons of the power came to present themselves, Satan is somebody who is led by the Spirit of the Most High. So we can jump from there. Give me the Chronicles one. 2 Chronicles 18, I believe it is. 17 or 18. It's like 17 and 18 or 18 and 18.
I mean, I'll read it, but
Neither one of them?
Yeah, no. I'll start with 17 and 18. The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 17, verse 18. And next, him was Jehoshaphat, and with him 184,000 ready prepared for war. These waiting on the king, beside those whom the king put in the fenced cities throughout all Judah.
It's 18. I said that.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 18, verse 17. And the king of Israel said to Jehoshaphat, did I not tell thee that he would not prophesy good unto me, but evil? Again, he said, therefore, hear the word of the Most High. I saw the Most High sitting upon his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing on his right hand. So like on his right hand and on his left. Mm-hmm. And the Most High said, who shall entice Ahab, king of Israel?
Right, so this brother, he sees in the fourth dimension. Like he's seeing this in the fourth dimension. The Most High sitting on his throne, and all the host of heaven, meaning all the angels, all of the sons of God, all of the army of the Most High were sitting there ready to get orders. They were ready to receive their orders from the king. Keep going.
Who shall entice Ahab, king of Israel, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? Mm-hmm. And one spake, saying after this manner, and another saying after that manner.
Right. So the Lord asked, who's going to go and do this job, this mission that I want you to do? I want you to entice Ahab that what?
That he may go up and fall at Ramoth Ramoth Gilead.
Contrary to Christian teachings and doctrine, the Lord does not want everything wonderful for everybody. You understand? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Like, that's why people are so confused. Like, if God is real, then why is he letting this happen? Because you ain't part of the good part of the plan. Like, you're the one that's supposed to fall. You know what I mean? Like, the Lord is telling the angels, like, look, I need somebody to go and entice this cat, meaning like, somebody give me the definition of entice so I don't say it wrong. But I need you to go up and entice Ahab so that he will fall straight up and down. Like, he wants Ahab, an Israelite, to go and to fall. If you don't know the background of this cat is trying to figure out whether he should go and fight this war, right? He's an Israelite, and the Lord is not with him, right? And so the Lord is like, who's going to entice him? He's getting, certain advice here and there. Who's going to go and entice him so that he will do the thing that that I want him to do, is the best way to say it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want him to do what he thinks. Yeah, I don't want things to go good for him. You know what I'm saying? I want him to fall. I want him to get jammed up in this situation. So I need one of you angels, one of you sons of the Most High, one of you that are led by the Spirit of the Lord, to go and to entice him and to make him fall, you know what I'm saying, or die at Ramoth Gilead. All right, who's got entice?
Entice, Oxford Language Dictionary, attract or tempt by offering pleasure or advance.
Mm-hmm. Who can make this sound worthwhile to him? Who can make him what, like, you know what? You should go up there and fight them. They some bitches. They some straight up punks. You'll whoop them and you'll have all the glory for it. I think you should do it. Something, an angel or a demon, however you want to call it, can come into your mind and have you thinking like so wonderful, just so you can fall. You understand? And that's his job. It's what the Lord is asking him to do. It's the mission and the orders that the Lord is giving him right now. Now, he's asking who's the best at this, right? Out of all the angels that's standing there with him, looking for orders, he's like, one comes and says one thing. How's it said?
Oh, sloppy, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for something else. Sloppy.
No. You want to read more?
Oh, you talking about? Okay.
It says, who shall entice Ahab, king of Israel, that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead?
Mm-hmm.
And one spake, saying after this manner.
Mm-hmm. One angel said one thing,
and another saying after that manner.
Mm-hmm.
Then there came out a spirit.
Then there came out what?
A spirit.
A what?
A spirit.
A man.
A spirit.
There's a difference between Satan and the devil, right? The devil is a man. Satan is a spirit. He's an angel. He's a son of the power, right? There came one of these hosts out in the fourth dimension that was better at coming up with the things that the Lord likes than the other ones. You know what I'm saying? There are some, Nishad, what you got going over there? What were you looking for?
I'm looking for the devil, sir.
Okay, give me I believe it's like either Amos or Hosea, the Lord, or no, it might be an Apocrypha, but one of them. Evil angels, evil, give me that. Okay. Go ahead, start it from the top of that verse you just read.
Then there came out a spirit and stood before the Most High and said, I will entice him. Mm-hmm. And the Most High said unto him, wherewith? And he said, I will go out and be a lying spirit in the mouth of all his prophets. Mm-hmm. And the Most High said, thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt also prevail.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's going to work. So there's one that comes out that's like better at it. He's better. He was like, I'll go be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. That's who he listens to. That's who he rides with. I walk up and down through the earth seeing who or what I can destroy. There's a ton of scriptures about the devil, about Satan. You know what I'm saying? All the same thing. It's all the same vibe. The difference between the devil and Satan is that the devil is carrying out what Satan wants him to do. Satan is carrying out what the Most High wants him to do, right? Think of it like this, like the devil, his job is to try you. His job is to see if he can get you to be the homo that he knows that you're capable of being. He's trying to get you to be the murderer that he knows you're capable of being. He's trying to get you to be the whore, the liar, the thief that he knows you're capable of being. So that prophet would have been like the devil to him. That's who Satan used. He said, I would go out and I would be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets. The prophets would be the devil, technically. If you want to really separate it like that, which you don't have to because it's all the same, right? But it's the man. So is there any more on that?
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the Most High said, thou shalt entice him, and thou shalt prevail, also prevail.
Mm-hmm.
Go out and do even so. Now, therefore, behold, the Most High hath put a lying spirit.
Behold, what?
Behold, the Most High hath put a lying spirit.
Who put a lying spirit?
The Most High.
I thought, listen, so here's the thing. That angel, that spirit, that son of God, he's not doing anything but the will of the Most High. He's not doing anything but following the spirit of the Most High. The Lord wanted somebody to entice him. The Lord gave him the authority and said, you know what? That's going to work. And that's what I want to happen. So yes, you are good to go. You have the authority to go be a lying spirit in the mouth of his prophets, just like he did with Job, where he told Satan, like, you know what? Go out there. Everything that he has is in your hands. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? But Satan follows everything that the Most High tells him to do. The devil, on the other hand, he's just following what Satan wants him to do. You understand? Your job is to resist the devil. Your job is to know that, you know, you serve a power that says something opposite of that, right? And so, like, the white man, like the Bible will tell you in Psalms, it tells you that, you know, they have never known his laws. They don't know about his judgments. African people don't know the Lord. They don't know his laws. They don't know what they should or should not do. Are they really evil? They're doing their job. They are, you know what I mean? It's another place where it says that the Lord uses them as a, you know, like a battle axe, I believe is how he calls them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like that's what they're for. They're serving their purpose. You understand? And so the bigger thing that our people really need to understand is who you serve, right? You can serve Satan too. You can serve the devil. You can serve your master. You can serve whoever the hell it is you want to serve. Who you should serve is the Most High power, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? In Hebrew. That's who you should serve, right? But we don't do that. And so we're jammed up right along with them. Anything that goes with them. And they don't get punished like how we get punished. You know what I'm saying? Remember that? Have y'all ever seen the Spike Lee, Malcolm X? And you remember when they was, you know, when Malcolm X was young and him and Shorty or whatever his name was, that his name, Shorty? Right, Spike Lee. So Spike Lee and Malcolm X were homeboys and they was out robbing and they had these white girlfriends. Mm-hmm. And they all out doing it. But when they get caught and they get locked up, the white women get off with two days and they in there for 30 years for stealing some earrings and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you gonna get jammed up with them. That white girl got caught too. But listen, she didn't get what you got. You understand? That's the difference, man. Like, you can't follow them. So the devil is a man. Satan is an angel, a spirit. Give me the lying spirits. If you're done with that, give me the last one I'll give him. Because he wanted scriptures plural. I hope I'm being thorough with it. Give me, is this the man in Isaiah? All right.
I got Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and verse 28.
Sound right.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which is what we just read. This would be like a direct precept for the 2 Chronicles 18, right? There are spirits that are created for vengeance. The Lord created these angels to do a particular job. Some angels are supposed to be the prosecutor. Some angels are supposed to be your defense. They're supposed to be your defense attorney, right? Michael and Gabriel, they're like defense attorneys. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Satan and, other angels, they are prosecutors. They are the ones that are meant to catch you being a whore, being a murderer, being, whatever it is that there is out there that goes against the Most High, because you give in to what your lust is, what you like. You don't eschew evil like Job did. You understand? And so nobody can defend you because you're a criminal, because you're a sexual deviant, you're a homo, you're, whatever it is. You understand? Like, you are dangerous to have around our people. You are dangerous to have any power or any authority, like the Catholic priest who had all this authority and used it to molest little boys all over the earth. You understand? And so, like, the Most High, with the Most High, he has angels, or he has spirits that are created for vengeance. Right? They are created to appease the anger of is that in that one? And they appease that one's in
Come.
That's in that one. Let's go all the way down to that.
Come.
Read it from the top.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of the destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right. They appease their job. What the Lord made them for was to make him happy. It was to carry out vengeance and destruction on this earth for those who did not follow the will of the Most High or follow the spirit of the Most High. So there are some angels that's their job, is to appease. They pour out fury. They kill little babies. They kill grandmamas and mamas and this and that and fathers and sons, and they do it to appease the anger and the fierceness of the Lord's anger. Right? That's what their job is, and they do it very well. Satan is great at his job. That's why the Lord loves him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is excellent. Did you just come up with that just now? That was quick. You was quick on your toes that time. That's gonna work. Go and do even as you has just said it, nigga. That sounds wonderful. That's his job. Satan's job is to please the Most High. The devil's job is to please Satan. That's his job. His job is he's going to find the ones, he's going to find that woman that's going to take you through the ringer and make you be the, murderer or wife beater or whatever that you are supposed to be, so that he can show the Most High that you're not worthy of any mercy, that you shouldn't get no crown. Like, Lord, you don't want this nigga running nothing. No. I'm telling you, I've seen him. I watched him. No, you don't want him doing nothing. That's his job. He does it very well. The devil, he's just clay. He's just nothing. He's just, he's out here. We talk about the devil all the time. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. In other words, this is the way, for y'all that are in this class, this is the way that you can understand that. Don't listen to him. Don't follow him. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. He has no power over you, except for your stupid mind, except for you're just so simple and immature and, lawless, that anything he says, it can cause you to make things even worse for your dumb black ass. That's all. That's it. The white man is the devil. Don't follow him. Don't listen to him. Malcolm X learned it after them white bras he was messing with in the movie. He learned it that the white man was the devil. Remember that scene when he's in jail and he was like, the dude come and Baines come and tell him, like, name one good white man. One. And he think about the woman that he was with, and he loved her so much, but she wasn't good. She was a drug addict. She was a thief. She was this and that and the third. If you would have ever stayed with her any amount of time, then you would have been jammed up. You understand? So that's the point. I think there was one more I was waiting on. What were we waiting on?
I got Isaiah 14.
Okay, so here's the last one. I'm gonna give you this one for the devil being a man. No one gave me Revelation either. Shaq, give me Revelation. Is this that old serpent? That one. I believe it's like 8.
It's chapter 12, verse 9.
Okay.
You want that right now, sir?
Nah.
Okay.
You'll be right after this one. Go ahead.
Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground?
Right. How art thou cut off? How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Right? Lucifer is another name for the devil. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we all know that. We all grew up before we came into the truth. We knew that Lucifer was the devil. But you didn't know who the devil was. Right? Read it again from the top.
How art, Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Mm-hmm.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
Right. Like now you're cut down to the ground. Right? So you go from being up here in the stratosphere, up top, on the top of everything, ruling everything. You go from being in heaven, which is rulership, to being on the ground, which is picking cotton and serving, being a slave. How did the white man fall from his wonderful nation of America and whatever, United Nations or whatever? How did he get cut down to the ground? Who did it? Like, if you think right now, who can beat America? Like, anybody. Who do you think can beat America? Who did anybody? Nobody thought nobody could beat Pharaoh, Egypt back in the day. But who in your imagination, if you could imagine anyone, who could beat America?
Nobody, sir.
I can't think of nobody.
If I could.
You got to speak up, though.
If I could, sir. I think if anybody could hold, beat America or, defeat them, they would have already stepped up to the plate by now.
Okay. I think that there are people that think that they can beat them. Like, people do step up. You don't remember? I know you a little young. You know what I'm saying? You're a little young, brother. But you might not remember World War II. You might not remember Pearl Harbor. You understand? You might not remember 9/11. But niggas step up. They do. China has been defying America, and Korea have been defying America for years. Right? But nobody really thinks that they can do anything. Just like when they did it, just like when they bombed Pearl Harbor, what the hell did these crackers do?
They dropped bombs.
They dropped nuclear weapons. Totally decimated all of Japan. Effed them up beyond repair. When they came and blew up the Twin Towers, what did these crackers do?
They were terrifying innocent people.
Nigga, they still killing them. No, they just let up when Biden got in. They just let up. The Taliban was like, whew, finally. It's been 20-something years. Nigga, damn, y'all just tripping. It was 2 towers, man. You ain't do nothing else. For 2 towers, they got 20 years of an ass whooping. You understand? That's 20 years of an ass whooping for 2 towers. Right? They ain't dropped no bomb. We wasn't nothing like that. We went over to their stuff and started tearing them up for years. And then we was just like, you know what? All of a sudden, Biden come in. He's like, you know what? Forget it. Y'all want to kill some niggas over there? You stay your towel wearing head ass over there. That's what you do, though. Don't bring that mess over here. We are fine. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna turn my head, act like I ain't see it. But here's the thing: nobody thinks that America can be beat. Even the niggas that have nukes, they hide them. Hell, they said Saddam had WMDs. They couldn't find them. They were so America was on it. Like, nah, hold up. You got something over there? I told you can't have nothing. So, end of the day, you got like China, Korea. They got nukes. They're in an alliance of their own. But America has a bunch of nukes, and then they've got their own alliance. And so, it's like it would be hard to believe that anybody could beat this. You know what I'm saying? Beat their setup. How they got this, you know what I'm saying? How they got this thing set up. Who's gonna mess with this? Well, this is the prophecy given thousands of years ago about what's going to be said in the future. Right? Read it one more time.
Okay. The book of Isaiah, chapter 14,
Nice and loud.
verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How did you fall from your rulership, O devil?
Son of the morning.
Son of the morning, man. Like, listen. You are like the sun. You shine so bright, man. Like everybody knows America. Everybody wants to be like everybody. They thrive and they live off of America. You understand? Like he is the son of the morning. You know what I'm saying? He's like that you know what I mean, that sun that you see in the sky that, you know what I'm saying, niggas worship the sun. Well, they definitely worship the devil too. They worship the white man. They worship whatever he says they should worship. They love whatever they say he should love, or whatever he say they should love, so on and so forth. So how did you fall from being the son that everybody looks up to and follows and worships to what?
How art thou come down to the ground?
To coming down onto the ground. How does the sun come down to the ground? How does that even happen? Like it's unheard of. The sun resides in the sky. It's supposed to be in heaven. That's where the white man is supposed to be. Who could see it any other way? All of us grew up just thinking that, you know, we have to aspire to be whatever they say we should be. Let me go get a degree. How many people right now still are trying to go get a degree just because it's looked upon a certain way? You understand? Because he's the son of the morning, right? So how does that sun come down to the ground? How do you go from being in heaven, being on top of everything, looking down on us, to now we looking down on the sun on the ground? Keep going.
Come. Which did weaken the nations.
Now, what sun do you know weaken the nations? There's no sun that weaken the nations. They said he's the son of the morning. It's just saying like he's like the sun. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's not the sun. But this Lucifer, this cat, he weakened the nations. He made the nations weak. How did he make the nations weak? Anybody want that? How did Lucifer make the nations weak?
Nuclear bombs.
One among many ways that he's done it. Absolutely. Right? Nuclear bombs. You know, listen, go ahead. Sanctions, of course, right? Taking away what you can do, what you can't do. You know what I mean? He's gone into nations and taken away their books, their history, and replaced it with his own. You know what I'm saying? Like he's made nations, he made the Japanese weak, like the brother said, with nukes. You know what I'm saying? Like now they gotta come to us. They gotta look to the sun. Like nigga, I need some nourishment. I need some sun. You know what I'm saying? I need, you know. So end of the day, this is the man that was able to do that. This one, Lucifer, he was able to weaken the nations. Keep going.
Come. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
So I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. At one time, Lucifer was already on the bottom. You understand? But the time came when the Lord put him on top. You know what I'm saying? And he liked it so much that he found a way called oppression and all of that and lies and all of these things to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And he exalted himself above the stars of the Most High, man. Like, what are the stars of the Most High?
His priests.
Right, his people. Right? Like Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, you know what I'm saying? The chosen people are the stars of the Most High. Like, he put himself above who were already, that we were already in heaven. We were on top. We were above them. Then he rose up and got above us. You understand? It's like we were the stars. You know, the sun is a star, right? We were the stars that fell to the ground. I can give you a couple precepts on that too, but we don't go too deep into that. But Lucifer was able to exalt himself above you. He was able to come up and be above you, above the ones that were in heaven, the ones that were supposed to be in the heavens. And he exalted himself above you and did what? Yeah, use your finger.
With this beacon the nations, for thou said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the side of the north.
He will sit upon the what?
The mount of the congregation.
What is that?
That's mountain is a government in the Bible. So that would be
sometimes, not all the time. I don't think all the time. Okay.
So that would be like the government of Israel.
Right. So like he's saying that he would exalt himself above us. He would be above. He's going into heaven. He's going to be in rulership. He's going to exalt himself above the ones that were the rulers, the government before of the Mount of Israel or Zion. What did it say? How did it say?
Of the congregation.
Okay. And what?
In the side of the north.
Right. In the sides of the north. That's where it's happening right now. That's what you're seeing right now. In the sides of the north is where most of the stars of heaven reside now. That's where most of us are at. We are in North, Central, South America. For the most part. We are in the sides of the north. Like, and he rules all of that. Keep going.
Come. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
All right. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I'll be like the Most High. You understand? Like, I'm going to be so high. I'm going to be so powerful. And this is twofold, of course. Like, he tries to do that with the space program and all of that. You understand? Like, in other words, he has the power to do what he wants to do. Right? That's all he's basically, you know what I'm saying? This is a prophecy before there was ever even flight. Before there was an airplane anywhere or a jetpack or, forget about a rocket or anything like that, a satellite. All of this was said in a prophecy thousands of years ago because these are the things, this is how we would know who the devil is. This is how we would know who Lucifer is. Keep going. Oh, Salak, you have a question.
If I could add, sir. Like you see that with Esau today, like he decides who gets to eat, who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Who gets a vaccine, who doesn't. You know what I mean? Like he thinks he's like the Most High today. You know what I mean? Who gets to have a nation? Who gets to rule countries and who doesn't? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's exactly the point. Like that's exactly what he did. You know what I'm saying? In his heart, they said like this wasn't no particular person that Isaiah is seeing in his vision. It's the spirit of the devil. It's the spirit of him that it don't matter. I don't even care. It's the spirit of the one that's sitting on the top of us that, you know what I mean, that is in heaven right now, is in the heavens, but this is the third dimensional version. Like he's just doing his job as a servant of Satan. That's it. He's just doing his job. It's a spirit. It's the same. It's the spirit that Satan gave him to have. Satan gave him this spirit to have. You know what I'm saying? So that what? so that he could do the job of, jamming us up, finding us out, exposing us for whatever it is that we own. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
This is the end of the matter. He's going to be brought down, even though no one can imagine how this place can be brought down. No one can imagine how the son of the morning has been brought down out of heaven onto the ground. It's going to happen. No one can tell you how. I just asked y'all. No one can tell me how America's going to fall, except for, using the truth, of course, tell me. You know what I'm saying? But how? You know what I'm saying? But we know, which is what Isaiah is talking about. Yeah, you're going to fall. You're going to come down to the sides of the pit. You're going to be so low. It's going to be a pit. And you know the significance of it being a pit?
It's like deeper, darker, and can't get out.
Deeper, darker than what? You got to speak up too loud.
I was saying okay, right. It's like deeper than like a grave. Like it's deeper than just some hole you did. You know what I'm saying? And
that too, but it's deeper than the ground. It's like the first part, right? Like, okay, it's deep, like coming down to the ground. This nigga's gonna be so low, like you below the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna go to the sides of the pit. You're gonna be so damn low. You're gonna be the lowest of the low. You understand? Like that's what, like the precept for that. He is most despised among the heathen or something like that. Like the heathen, they're on the bottom. They're all slaves. But he's gonna be the low of that nigga's going down to the sides of the pit. That's how low he's going. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he's done. Right? Keep going.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Read it one more time.
It'll come. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
Right? So they that see thee, they that see Lucifer, they are going to narrowly look upon you. Like narrowly, you're going to be looking like a Moabite. You're going to be looking like one of them Chinese. Your eyes is going to be so squinted. You know how you look at, like, you're not squinting that you can't see them, but you know how you look at somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you?
Right.
That. You're going to look at him like, you can't believe that this lowly side of the pit cracker is the one that ruled the earth, that made the nations to tremble, that did all of these, crazy things. Him? Yeah, son.
Come. And it's heavy. Like, I didn't even think about this part because we always go to the part after this, but it's like, who's seen, like it says, they that see thee, like who's seen some red creature with horns and a long tail? Who's seen that? You know what I'm saying? Who's seen that creature? You know what I mean? Like they that see it. If Lucifer is some red creature that lives under the earth, who's seen that? You know what I'm saying? If I'm in it, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who's seen that person? Like who's seen that creature ever in real life?
I mean, I wouldn't even think about no red man with a tail, but yeah, I mean, like just the devil. I get that is what they call the devil. Like the devil is like some mythical creature, but even just for us, even understanding, the difference between the devil and Satan. Satan ain't that red creature. He's not nothing. Satan is an angel. Satan would, I don't know. I guess they could look like whatever they want to, but the nigga would most likely look like you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he would most likely look like you, and he is a servant of the Most High, like you should be. You know what I mean? So, like I said, you have to shake off all of that Christianity, like in fairy tales, I guess, too, since you brought that up. But like if you want to know who the devil is, like who Lucifer is, he's the one that ruled the nations in wrath with a continual stroke. I believe that's here probably earlier than this. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go into all of that. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that ruled the earth and didn't let the people out of prison, and was very ruthless on the earth. And he's going to come down out of his position of authority, his throne that he set above the clouds and all of that. It's coming down to the sides of the pit. That's where it's going to be. And all of this is just a metaphor showing that this man is going to be up high and then he's going to be brought down low. But like the scripture is saying right here, read that last part one more time.
Is this the man?
Is this who?
The man.
Is this the man? Lucifer, the devil, is a man. That's who it is. Like, it is not like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, like anything, but like it's a man. He ruled on the earth. He made the nations to tremble. He did all these things on the earth, right? Is this the man
that made the earth to tremble, and that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness.
All right, man. Come on, man. Shoot. You already know, man. He shook kingdoms, man. Meaning, like, yo, we was talking about Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he goes through, man. Like, he shake up everything, man, on this earth because of his might and his power and the authority that the Most High gave him through Satan. You know what I'm saying? To be able to go and do this, to be able to rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord put him on top. You know what I mean? That's how it all goes. I think we can drop that. Is there any more we need off that?
If I could just finish this.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Come on. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of the prisoners?
Yeah, that opened up the house of the prisoners. You already know that, man. We still got brothers, sisters locked up for 100 years for a dime bag of weed. You know what I'm saying? They sold a dime bag, and because of Bill Clinton's reform and laws or what have you, they locked down and they ain't getting out. There are brothers who are innocent in there, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, whatever they came through with in civil rights and after, and they still locked up. They not getting out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why. All right. So was I holding something? Was you holding something, Shaq?
That old serpent.
Okay, yeah, we'll end it with this. I'm sure I beat this dead horse, but nigga, this is what I do. Go ahead.
Come. The book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Yeah, that's a good part right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that old serpent, the devil, right? Read it one more slide. I was reading this question.
Come, sir. Book of Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil. Well,
you might want to go one before that, if I could, or something like one or two.
Okay. Revelation, chapter 12, and verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon.
Okay, so there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Who are Michael's angels? And who is the dragon?
Slap, sir. If I could, Michael's angels would be the Israelites that follow the law, the priests and prophets of the Most High.
That's correct. Right? We are his angels. We are under him. We follow, like, I serve under Commander GEN.YAHANNA now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like his angel. It's a messenger. If you ever look up what angel is, you'll understand what we're talking about, right? So these type angels, there are angels that are in the fourth dimension. Those angels, they follow and do exactly what the Most High tells them to do. But angel does not mean, you know, necessarily wings and a halo. That's not what an angel means. An angel is just, you can look it up. An angel is a messenger. You know what I'm saying? Like an angel is somebody who does and follows. You know what I'm saying? Serves. You know what I'm saying? A minister. That's what it is. That's another word. Minister, which means servant. Right? So Michael and his angels. This is the fourth dimension. Michael and these angels fought against who?
Come. Fought against the dragon.
Fought against who?
The dragon.
The dragon and who?
And slightly.
The dragon and who?
And his angels.
Does it say that?
Come. Slightly said. And the dragon fought and his angels.
Okay, so right. So I was trying to get you to the okay. So Michael and his angels fought against who?
The dragon.
Keep reading.
And the dragon fought and his angels.
Okay. See, that's why I was okay. So it was the dragon, right?
Come.
Okay, so Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And then what?
The dragon fought and his angels.
The dragon fought and his angels. Right? Okay. Now, who's the dragon?
The dragon would be Satan, sir.
Keep reading.
Come. And prevailed not, neither was there a place found any more in heaven.
Who is the dragon?
It's like the white man.
Yes.
Come.
That's why I had to stop before, because this is where Christians get jammed up. They don't understand it. They really don't understand this out there. Understand? So, like, okay, the dragon is that old. What we're gonna get? Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Come.
Where are you at?
Revelation chapter 12 and verse 8.
Okay.
Let's start at 7, sir.
Okay. Where are you at now?
I just read verse 8.
Okay. Let's go.
Come. I'll read 8 again, sir. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out.
The what?
The great dragon was cast out.
This is where Christians get confused, right? Because they think that the great dragon is talking about Satan, and it's not. There's a difference. The great dragon is your oppressor. How is he the great dragon? Why is he the great dragon? Anybody know? Why do they call him that?
Because he I want to say because he was called serpent in the garden.
Okay. Anybody know online why he's called the great dragon in this scripture?
If I may.
Nobody online knows. No sweat. The brother said he has evolved from a mere serpent to a dragon. Meaning like a dragon is like a you know, like a what they, you know, what's that show, the cartoon that people be watching, like a not a morph, but like, you know what I'm saying, when he gets Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
That's what he said. I think that's the word he used. Yeah, he says he has evolved from a mere serpent. That's been Yamin. And then when you slap them, they turn red. Slap a dragon. Slack is you slap them, they turn red. Slack because the biggest devil on earth, because he's a big serpent, is what Officer Kawan said. He said Pokemon. Dragon Ball Z, that's the one. The largest serpent. All right, I see y'all. Okay, I will get y'all too. Go ahead, Sharp.
Would it be because he's the most subtle beast of the field?
Okay, that's yeah. I think the other brother's like saying with the serpent, like he's the bigger one that the dragon. You had something different in that?
I was gonna also, because my other answer would have been like, because he destroys. You know what I'm saying? Like he like a fire breathing dragon. Like he destroys nations. He destroys societies and stuff like that.
Okay, that's the closest. That would be the closest to why he's called the dragon, right? Like a dragon, if you even know the mythical creature of a dragon, it's like a fire-breathing beast, right? Huge, reptile that breathes fire, that can fly.
Right.
Like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga dropping bombs of fire on this place. So like that dragon is like, if you think about like the militaries now and their planes, they stealth bombers, you understand? That would be like a dragon. You understand? If you would have seen this in a vision 3,000 years ago, you would call it a dragon. You would be like, that's a damn dragon. You know what I'm saying? So that's him. Like he personifies that. You know what I'm saying? Like he gives that call. He does all that. That's why he's called a dragon in the Bible, right? So we say like a caterpillar to a butterfly. All right. Okay. So when we read, where are we at?
Verse 9, sir.
Okay. So and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. He was the old serpent, the snake in the grass in the Bible. Like, you know what I mean? And this is the thing. This is that Christianity that y'all got to shake off. Don't think like a snake. Don't think like a slithering snake. Don't think like the mythical creature dragon. Think to the vibe and the spirit. What is a snake? Somebody that's low down and dirty and conniving and lying. What's a dragon? A fire-breathing beast that flies above you. And how the hell do you defeat it? That's how you have to think, like on a different level, like spiritually, not carnally, not physically. Don't think like a snake, a serpent, that old serpent, or that dragon. He gets these names and these things. It's like any nickname. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I'm the smallest nigga in Israel, nigga. I'm an ox. My name is Ox. That's what you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with my physical. You understand? I got a brother. I remember when I gave him the name, GEN.YAHANNA, GEN.YAHANNA told me, he was like, you make sure he knows that it has nothing to do with his physical stature. But GEN.YAHANNA means like, what does it mean? Watchtower. I mean, it's like, 6'11", like 6'12". You know what I'm saying? This nigga 7 feet tall. It has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with that. It just so happens you get that name anyway, nigga. But at the end of the day, like it, it's because of your vibe and your spirit why you get, what I'm saying, certain names sometimes, right? So that's the case here, right? So, and the great dragon was cast out. That old serpent called the devil. That old serpent called the devil. That dragon called the devil. We call him the devil. Devil means deceiver or liar. That's what devil is. He's got a bunch of names. He's a liar. He's a ruthless beast on that battlefield. You understand? Like he is a liar and a thief and everything. Go ahead.
If I got devil in the concordance.
Please. In a concordance.
It's in it says G1228 Diablos, prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely, a culminator, false accuser, slanderer, applied to a man who, by opposing the cause of the power, may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him.
Or to what?
Or to side with him.
That's a key point right there, right? So what we're reading here, read it from the top of 9, Shaq.
Come. Revelation chapter 12, verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent.
That old serpent from way back in Genesis. Keep going.
Come. Called the devil. Keep going. And Satan. Keep going. Which deceived the whole world.
Like he received that name, like all of those things, the devil and Satan are two totally separate things. But he does exactly what Satan wants him to do. He does the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They call Christ the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? Some people call him God. You know why? Because he says what God says. He does what God wants him to do, man. When you see Christ said it out of his own mouth, when you see me, you see the Most High. When you hear me, these are not my words. You're not hearing me. You're hearing the Most High. Well, guess what? When you see the devil, when you see the white man, you ain't hearing him. You're not. Nobody can be that damn stupid. Nobody. You're hearing Satan. He is a lying spirit in the mouth of these devils all day long. Everything you see, everything you hear, it comes from a different place. That white man has no power. That African has no power. That chink has no power except for that's given to him by the Most High through Satan. And you know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they are two different beings. The great dragon that was cast out is the white man. He was cast out of his place of rulership, of his place of being on top. Satan wasn't cast out of heaven. Satan wasn't, he's in the fourth dimension. He's not even in rulership. He's in servitude in the fourth dimension. He don't rule nothing. That's not heaven for him. You understand? Like he ain't ruling the damn thing up there. What he does is serve. That's what he was created to do. That's all he does. Satan ain't getting cast out of nowhere. But that dragon, that old serpent, Lucifer, also called the devil, he was once on top. He's on top right now. And he's going to be cast down to the earth. People are going to narrowly look on him and say, are you the man that caused the nations to tremble? That's who the devil is. All right. So I hope are we finished with this? Which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Who are his angels?
Esau, the white man.
Who is he then? Who am I talking about? You want to help him out?
Come.
Please.
His angels are them that help him. Like you read in the definition, they're the people that side with him.
You got to be more specific.
His angels.
Who is he?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the devil is Esau, the white man, and his angels are them that side with him, who side with the white man.
You have to be more specific.
Okay, so
would it be the other nations that side with him?
Yeah. Is anybody that say any of these other nations, you know what I'm saying? Like, in other words, Esau is not one person, right? It's not, Lucifer is not one person, right? It's like the whole of Esau. They're ruling. They rule the earth. They are the ones that are in power. Now, who's ruling with him? Who is siding with him? Who's an ally with them? All of them are going to be cast out of the United Nations. They ain't going to rule the damn thing. They won't have no power. They won't have no nothing. Everybody that's with him, his angels, those that serve him, those that be like, oh, you say I got sanctions and I can't do this. Those are his angels. Those that, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean? Those that serve him. So all of them are going to lose their heaven. Those East Indians, they're going to lose their place in heaven. Whatever Esau gave them, whatever he allowed them to have, they're going to lose that. You understand? So they all got cast out of heaven, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying, in heaven now is come salvation to strengthen the kingdom of our power and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. So they're just doing the same work that Satan does. Satan is doing that in the fourth dimension. They do it here. Well, how do they do it in the third dimension? You know? How do you accuse you day and night in the third dimension? How it says the accuser was cast down. How do they do it? How do they accuse you? Damn, I lost it. How did I do that? Okay.
In the third dimension?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if I may, like they'll they'll say, first of all, they'll say you're not God's people, and that you're, they call Mexicans rapists. You know what I'm saying? They call black people criminals, and then they'll throw them in jail for false charges.
Absolutely right. I mean, don't get. I mean, we live it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like that's our life, right? So they are our accusers here in the third dimension. Like you ain't nothing. You ain't worth nothing. When they come up to us, that change our lives. You know what I'm saying? On the street and call us, hate mongers, and you know what I'm saying? Like you're a cult and this and that and the third. We are accused day and night before the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because even those of us that are changing our lives, you know what I'm saying? So they are going to be cast down. Everyone that is against the Most High, everyone that is against you, if you roll with the Most High, listen, they got to fall. They got to go down. You know what I'm saying? Satan's been doing it. The only difference between Satan and the devil, Satan, he's already a slave. He's already a servant and a happy one, a willing one. He serves the Most High. He does whatever the Lord wants him to do. The white man do not want to go into servitude. He does not want to go into slavery. He loves it. He wants to exalt himself above the stars of the Most High. He wants to be on top, and it's going to kill him to have to come down and realize that you wasn't nothing in the beginning. But Satan, please, he's not losing a damn thing. He's getting a commendation in the fourth dimension for his work. You know what I'm saying? Of not graduating niggas out the Hebrew Academy. Right. That's what he's doing. He's getting a whole from, you know what I'm saying, the fourth dimension form of GEN.YAHANNA. He's getting a whole commendation from that because he does his job well. You know what I mean? And that's that. So hopefully you understand, brother. I think we've gotten enough precepts for that. I'm going to get... Yeah, listen, I can't believe I don't see no more questions on that. Okay. All right. What's your question on? I see one on here. I see a couple.
My question is in 1 Samuel chapter 25. Chapter 25. That's the one to break down. First Samuel chapter 25, verse 37 through 38.
Make sure you're nice and loud. We ain't got no mics up.
The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25, verse 37. But it came to pass in the morning, when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things.
I have no idea. You got to give me some background now. This is 1 Samuel 25.
25. Basically, this is about David. He went to wherever Nabal is. You know what I'm saying? Nabal is a man. He was ruling this area that David came to. Nabal didn't want to allow him into the kingdom, and so he tried to send him on his way or whatever.
Wait a minute. King David went to somewhere else.
No, this is before David was king.
Okay.
Let me see.
I need to. Where are you starting at? Your question.
Starting at 37.
Oh, good night. Okay, let me see if I can get a context on it real quick. Start at 25.
Come. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25, verse 25. Let not my Lord, I pray thee, regard this man of Belial, even Nabal. For as his name is, so is he. Nabal is his name, and folly is with him. But I, thine handmaid, saw not the young men of the Lord of my Lord, whom thou didst send. Now therefore, my Lord, as the Most High liveth, and as thy soul liveth, seeing the Most High hath withholden thee from coming to shed blood, and from avenging thyself with thine own hand. Now let thine enemies and they that seek evil to my Lord be as Nabal. If I may, the word Nabal means fool.
Who the hell is Nabal?
That's where we need to go back further.
Nah, I don't want to do all that. Okay.
Nabal is Saul's cousin, correct?
No,
I'm not. It's not ringing a bell, but I maybe I can break down the two that you need, but I kind of needed to know like what we dealing with. So okay, you saying the ball is an Israelite? I would have to go and read it myself. Let's go maybe like a verse or two above where you wanted it, and then you had something up.
So this is talking about where David had protected. He was protecting the Baal's sheep and his herdsmen, and David and them was hungry and needed some food and wine. So he sent some of his men to go to the Baal and say, we looked out for y'all. If it wasn't for us, your herdsmen wouldn't be dead. You wouldn't have no sheep. This, that, and the third. We stopped them from pillaging you. Send us something, some goods. You know what I mean? And the Baal was like, nah, man, where's you? You know what I mean? I ain't trying to hear that. And then his wife heard about it. After
Nabal's wife.
Right. After David's men left, the Baal wife heard about it, and she was like, oh man, nah, this nigga tripping. So she made up some stuff and she sent it, and she went with it. And she said, look, my husband tripping, don't kill him.
I remember. I remember now. Okay, so this cat, his rib, okay, that's heavy too, because you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, like niggas, we just so confrontational sometimes, bro, to our harm and to our hurt, brother. Like you have no wisdom and no, real brotherhood and understanding. Like, you know what I mean? Like in the world, you was just confrontational all the damn time, no matter what. I got somebody that's under me, and I ain't trying to hear that. Fuck is you talking to? Excuse me. I don't know you, man. I know you, man. F you and your mama and your daddy, nigga. I don't know you, nigga. Talking to you. You don't talk to me like that, nigga. I don't owe you nothing. F that, right? That's what this sounds like. You know what I'm saying? I remember when you just said it about his rib, like she was like, oh, God damn. Now, sisters, be careful with this one. This is rough. This is like thin ice. Don't do this. The Lord would have to be with you. I'm just my advice. I wouldn't do this. This is a rough one right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just know like it's a man of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand, but this is rough. Like this is a balance, and you might as well just stay out of it. This woman had zeal. She had a hell of a lot of zeal, because the safe bet would have just been to be like, well, that's my husband, and niggas nuts. Lord be with him. I don't know what to do. I was telling y'all the safe route. You know what I'm saying? But this woman was like, no, I know this is a man of the Lord. I know the Lord is with him. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make me a whore or against my husband. I'm trying to protect my husband as best I can. And he would not even want me to do it. He wouldn't even allow me to protect him. But I'm going to err on the side of him checking me rather than me losing my husband to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take this checking because I just think this is a better move right here. This is hardcore. I remember this.
She got me good too. Like listen, that nigga name is fool. And as a fool, he gonna act like a fool. Like, just don't mind. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and if you understand Hebrew, sometimes it can mean something. It probably means something else, but secondarily, it could be fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure nobody named this nigga.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like,
that's it. If you understand Hebrew, like it can be certain things, but you got that name for a reason, nigga. Now you showing the fool part.
Yeah.
You don't know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's kind of like what this is right here. So yeah, we can start from there. I'm back up on. I'm on beat right now. I gotta know where we at.
All right, so I'll start at 35. The book of 1 Samuel, chapter 25, verse 35. So David received of her hand that which she had brought him, and said unto her, Go up in peace to thine house. See, I have hearkened to thy voice, and have accepted thy person. And Abigail came to Nabal, and behold, he held a feast in his house, like the feast of a king. And Nabal's heart was merry within him, for he was very drunken. Wherefore she told him nothing, less or more, until the morning light.
Man, this is a real one right here, man. This one, but these are the ones we be looking for in the truth, man. I be looking for one, but I need to be one of these. You know what I mean? Like, my daughter's name is Abigail. You know what I mean? She's like, this is a good spirited sister right here. Like, it's not that she was hiding from her husband. She ain't that type. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, them sisters in the world that you deal with, they'll do some shit under you. You can find out about it later, and you embarrassed and this and that and the third, whatever. Not her. She was like, okay, he having a good time tonight. Let me go ahead and get it on in. And tell him nothing tonight, but I gotta tell him. Tell him first thing in the morning. So just take my check-in and keep it moving. Keep going.
Come. Verse 37. But it came to pass in the morning, when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within him, and he became as a stone.
It was hurt. He felt some type of way, man. He became as a stone. He was still embarrassed, right? His wife's telling him, you know what I'm saying? But he felt some type of way, like, we're going to keep reading, but it could be one or two things, right? He could feel like, damn, I shouldn't have treated David like that. Or, damn, I can't believe my wife did this, you know what I'm saying, behind my back. So let's see which one is it, right? Keep going.
Come. Verse 38. And it came to pass about 10 days after that the Most High smote Nabal that he died. And when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, Blessed be the Most High.
There it is. Right there. Damn right, nigga. Listen, I ain't got to do nothing. You understand? Like, David was right in hearing that woman, and it's not like, them punk niggas in the world that, he trying to game her or nothing like that. Like, she was sincere, and she was trying to save her husband's life, right? Like, she was trying to. So, what did this stone mean when it said, you know what I'm saying? Which one, what was it?
That's what I want to break down.
Oh, no sweat. So, yeah, listen, had he been, okay, let's go back to it. Where are we at?
37.
Okay, 37. But it came to pass in the morning when the wine was gone out of Nabal, and his wife had told him these things, that his heart died within him, and he became as a stone. So, in other words, him becoming as a stone, meaning he was not like tender with his wife anymore. He became hard. Like, because of what she did, which was righteous, he had a problem. Like, he had a whole problem with what she did, and he became as a stone to his wife. Like, he did not, I remember one time, I don't know if it was Commander GEN.YAHANNA or GEN.YAHANNA. I remember one time I was getting some counsel about something. I think it was GEN.YAHANNA, because I kind of remember it. And he said what I did. I was like, I was trying to be careful, and I was like, I just want to check with you, like, if what I did was right. At the time, I just did this. So I had asked him, and he was like, no, it was right in that situation. I was like, damn. So Sulaki, so if I could, do I have to say something about that? Do I need to? Yeah, tell me.
Heart died.
Heart died, nigga.
broken down. Like,
I was like, damn, man, you know, I had to go and say something like, you was right. It's not like that. It's never like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, being the head of the house does not mean you're always right.
Right.
You understand? It does not mean that. And being, you know, in submission to your husband does not mean you're always wrong. But you have to do it right. You have to do it. Just like I said, this sister's a real one. You know what I'm saying? Like how she did it was absolutely right. It was no malice. It was no nothing in that. How she did it because she loved her husband, which is righteous. You know what I'm saying? How she did it was absolutely right. She went and she told him, and now he's treating her bad because she tried to save your goddamn worthless ass life. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't suck that up and realize that you don't run every damn thing, that there is a king of all kings, there's a judge of all judges by the name of Yahweh, you know what I'm saying, the fourth dimension, brother. Listen, that's that. So he became, you know what I'm saying, as stone, and the Lord dealt with him one. You know what I'm saying? A couple days later, this cat is dead. Mm-hmm. What did David say?
Blessed be the Lord. That had pleaded the cause of my reproach.
Because I don't have to do nothing. And David said that to the woman. Like, he accepted her. Same way the Most High accepts Yahweh Shai for us. Right? Like, if you spit on what Yahweh Shai did, the Lord ain't going to accept you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what David did. She came to him and was like, man, don't mind him, my bad. That's my nigga. I love him to death. That's my man. Right. Sometimes he just, you know, it's just how he is. I don't know. But on behalf of him, we won. I'm him right now. See me as him right now. I'm gonna give you this. Y'all do needs. Y'all deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Here, take that. David was like, had the same spirit, like the scripture says. David was a man after the Lord's own heart. He's just like the Most High. David gave the mercy, and the Lord was like, "Nigga, you ain't take that. I'm gonna kill your black brothers." You know what I'm saying? So he took it. It was fine. And she lost her husband. She did her best. He did not appreciate it. So him being a stone was him, you know, not humbling himself, not being, you know, what he should have been, you know what I'm saying, to the man of the Lord and to that woman that served and, you know, worshiped the Most High the way she was supposed to. He didn't respect none of it, man. And the Lord don't, you know what I'm saying? Read it one more time. Read what David said.
And when David heard that Nabal was dead, he said, blessed be the Most High that have pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal.
Right. The Most High avenged me. You understand? He pleaded the cause of my reproach. This nigga talked about me bad. He treated me wrong when he shouldn't have. He treated that sister wrong when he shouldn't have. You understand? And the Lord dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And that's how it is with every brother and sister. We don't go and deal with another brother or sister, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have that authority and that power anymore. We let the Lord deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to post nothing on Facebook or nothing like that. The Lord is going to deal with it. I don't have to tell nobody. I have to say a damn thing about it. The Lord is going to deal with it, and that's that, man. And then I'll give the Most High his honor and his glory and his praise for it. Not on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got this is kind of like Facebook a little bit, but David was doing it so that you understood, so that you knew. You know what I'm saying? You might tell somebody else, like, yo, stuff that happened, you know what I mean? Like, you got to let the Most High deal with it. So that's pretty much all this is. Ball was a punk. Got a punk's reward. All right.
If I may, though, I gotta read this part. It's like exactly what you're saying, and it's so heavy. Like, it's
go ahead.
Blessed be the Most High that have pleaded the cause of my reproach from the hand of Nabal, and have kept his servant from evil.
Yeah. Kept me from doing some shit. Gee, as I said, that's all it is. Like the Lord, you ain't got to do it, man, because if it would have been too long. No, but don't do that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes. Like these people that are over us, our oppressors, have been over us. There's a ton of things like it's been too long, and in some of our eyes, and we gonna wait on the Most High. That's all it is to it. And David did that. He showed us how to do it. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is serve the Most High the way we're supposed to, man. And the Lord will be with us. All right. So let me get to Philippians chapter 3, verse 21. He wants. It says, do we get new physical bodies in the new kingdom or when Christ returns? According to Philippians 3 and 21. Who shall change our... Oh, he typed the whole thing in. Okay, so let's just get Philippians 3 and 21. Do we get new physical bodies? Okay, and you know the precept to this out would be... I want to say 1 Corinthians 15. So whoever got this, you can go ahead and read it. And then whoever doesn't have this, give me 1 Corinthians and check it out for me. I'm not sure. I'm like 90% sure on this one. Where it says, we shall be changed. I don't know. We shall be changed in a moment. This is 1 Corinthians 15 or it's in Romans. It's one of those.
So, Philippians chapter 3 and verse 21. Oh, God. Philippians, the book of Philippians chapter 3 and verse 21. Who shall change our vile bodies, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body?
Give me a one or two above that, Papa, sir.
Philippians chapter 3 and verse 17. Brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk as ye have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you, even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ.
Man, this is a crazy scripture right here, man. I gotta mark this. I wish I had a highlighter. But brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as ye have us for an example. Right? So meaning this. Anybody want to break that down? Here's what this means. I want y'all to follow me the way that, okay, brethren, be followers together of me, and mark them which walk so as have us for an example. So in the I.S.U.P.K, we have brothers, we call this the truth. We're not affiliated with nobody else. And we say that for this reason that we're reading right here. You understand? Be followers of me. F everybody else. I don't care whatever fake Israelite group fringes on their t-shirt, goddamn potato sacks over their head with the all the threads coming out all around their nostrils and stuff. Don't follow them. Don't follow them. Follow me, right? And those that would come after you, those that put on all black, that raise their hand, shut their damn mouth, and do it the same way that you did it, mark them. Those are the ones that you're looking after. Those are the ones that you're keeping an eye on. Those are the ones that you're worried about. You mark them, right? Because they had us as an example. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't shit. There's men that was before me. The men before me say the same thing. There's somebody that was before them that taught them to do it, right? Verse 18, for many walk, of whom I have told you often, right? There are so many Israelite groups, man. There's so many Christians. So many people that claim they love the Most High and love Christ. Many walk. I've told you about them a ton of times. I bring it up every class. We are not affiliated with any of them that walk, right? That claim they walk. We ran into some, after camp last week. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out there late night, one microphone with some vans on, you know what I'm saying? Out here telling people that they should love everybody and, you know what I'm saying? Pork is the other white meat and it's okay. Don't listen to them niggas with, armbands and stuff on. We ran into them. And at the end of the day, we had to let them know, like, yo, I told the brothers, like, y'all might have a zeal of the Most High. Like, you might want to get people to be right, but you have no knowledge. Many walk. Many are out here claiming that they, serve the Most High and that they want to be right and that they want to teach people to be right. Many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ. Like, even now, it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul. I'm weeping to tell you that they ain't us. It's a rough one. I gave them brothers some time to try to explain to them and try to help them to see. But at the end of the day, I have to tell you that we're not affiliated with any other so-called Israelite group. Weeping. I'm telling you. That's what it is. They not us. Follow me. Don't follow them. Or you'll be the same. I'll be weeping for your black ass too in a minute. Keep going.
Gonna come. Verse 18. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Christ.
Right. I.U.C. and GMS or whatever, they are enemies of the cross of Christ. They are enemies. Even though they claim that they're in the truth, that they teach, they are not. Keep going.
Oh, God. Verse 19. Whose end is destruction, whose the power is their belly.
They get that. Their God is their belly. Meaning what? Anybody understand that?
Okay.
Nice and loud.
Like, they serve what pleases them, what fills their belly.
They please themselves. And you ain't even have to say belly again. Right? In this, if you was to break this down, they pleasing their belly is something that just think carnally. I'm hungry. I have to go and eat. I'm horny. I have to go. You know what I'm saying? They please themselves. They do whatever the hell it is that they want to do. I don't like that. I don't agree with that. I don't think a man should have more than one wife. I don't like that. You please yourself then. Forget that. Kill you. Please kill you. You are worthless. You ain't shit. But they don't do that. Their God is them. Their God is what they like and what they want. Whereas my God is what he wants, what he likes. And damn me. Keep going.
Oh, God. Whose end is destruction.
Yeah, if you that's how you think, you are done. Go ahead.
Whose power is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame.
Their glory is in their shame.
Wow.
Yeah.
If I may, sir, like that's like, you know what I'm saying? You get on social media and, you know what I'm saying, like, the shame of a woman is her nakedness, you know what I'm saying, or whatever folly
It should be.
It should be. Her shame should be like, her nakedness and whatnot. But she gets on like social media and shows her nakedness and feels like that's her glory. Right?
Yeah, because she got 1,000,001 likes.
Right.
Thumbs up came through and it's glory. Like, somebody loves me. You don't love me. No, bitch, I'm just telling you to put some goddamn clothes on.
Right.
That's all.
Right.
I do love you, and that's why I'm telling you that. You should be ashamed to be out here butt naked. But because you get all these likes, it's your glory. That's you know what I'm saying? That's like an obvious example nowadays because that is everything now. Like I somebody give me one with a man real quick. Because that's like I said, that's the obvious one. Yeah. Yeah, that's the obvious. That's the first one that's gonna come to everybody's mind, brothers and sisters alike. That's the first one that's gonna come to mind. Of course, like it says that their shame is their glory. Like that's the thing that they glory in. They glory in the thing that they should be ashamed of. What do you glory in? Oh, y'all niggas righteous? Y'all niggas are so righteous. Man.
I was gonna say glory in the things of the Most High.
Yeah, you're righteous. No. It's not. No.
Not so like I said, we glory in our cars and our clothes. You know what I'm saying? The money in our pockets.
Okay, all right. I'll take them. You know what I'm saying? You glory in some whore bitch some whore woman. Salaki. Y'all forget my language. I'm just gutter. I'm from there.
He
You know what I'm saying? I listen, but yeah, you glory in because like how you said it, your car and why do you have that car?
Right.
Why do you have that money? For that big booty whore that glories in the likes and not in what the Most High. You are just stupid. You are just an idiot, and that's all. Like I don't know of anything else that is more glorious to a man than have him a woman that he likes and then everybody else. Like I don't know of anything else. Like it's so crazy, man. Like your woman became your God. Like we just like I said, we just read it. Their God is their belly. Your God is your rod. Put that on the t-shirt.
God is your rock.
Boy, get that one improved.
Right.
Your God is your rod. That's what you're doing. You understand? Like that's what you follow. That's what you listen to. You understand? That's all you got. And if I was going to say anything about a man like that, is that women hate. Like there's nothing else that a woman can say about. They use us and abuse us because of that. Because of what your God is. Anyway, keep going. Where we at?
Come. Yeah. Philippians chapter 4, chapter 3 and verse 19. Whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, and whose glory is their shame. Mm-hmm. Who mind earthly things.
Who mind what?
Earthly things.
Right. They mind or they pay attention. They put their mind on earthly things. Keep going.
For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior. The Lord, Yahawashi, who shall change our vile bodies, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body.
Right. So this is where the brother's question come in. Like, okay, everything else that we read up until now, priest, was just basically realizing that there's a difference between people that are in the truth and people that are in some fake Israelite break-off group or whatever, or the Christian church or the Muslim mosque. There's a difference between us. What is the difference? The difference is what we follow, what we believe at the end of the day. That's really what it all comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like my body is just like your body. You know what I'm saying? But my spirit is not. You understand? Like they mind carnal things. They mind things of the world. Where I worry about things that please the Most High, like an angel. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I please the Lord? How do I make him happy? Most women, they mind themselves. No offense, sisters, but they mind themselves. Like, I don't like that. I'm not with that. Well, why don't you just start caring about the Lord? Why don't you forget how many women he got? Forget, where he's going, when he's coming back home. Why don't you just worry about the things that please the Most High, right?
Be this to your husband. That man should do the same thing. Why, forget that whore that you chasing after, man. Why don't you just do things that please the Most High, man, or end up like Nabal and have a wonderful woman that's trying to save your fool ass life, and you end up dead because you're an idiot. You understand? Like, why not just mind the things that please the Most High, right? So, for us, it's something different. We are spiritually minded, they're carnally minded, right? They think about the things that would please their own belly, would please themselves. We mind or we care about the things that would please the Most High, right? So when it says that last verse, give me the last verse one more time.
Philippians chapter 3 and verse 21. Who also,
Well, give me the one right before that if it says who also.
Verse 20, for our conversation is in heaven, from which also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahawashi, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body.
So, how is the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, how is he going to change your body into the body that he has? Y'all ain't know about Christ wine, did you? You just gonna be like, how is Christ gonna do it?
If I may, sir, he's not like, basically, if I may, sir, it's going to be you changing your mindset, and that's going to change, you know what I mean, how you operate in your body.
It's not what it, read the scripture again. You said it's going to be you, right? You said it's going to be you changing your mindset, right?
Well, come on. Like, you following Christ is going to be you changing your mindset so you'll be spiritual and not earthly.
Read it again.
Come. Verse 20. For our conversation is in heaven.
Our conversation is in heaven. Meaning what? Are the brothers and sisters that's in the truth? Our conversation is not the conversation that you would have, that you had in the world about, how we gonna come up with this scheme, or who got 5 on it, or you know what I'm saying. Our conversation is heavenly. We talk about heavenly things, man. We talk about, man, being in rule. I can't wait till this goddamn kingdom fall, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm having trouble with this, man, bro. Help me with this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Our conversation is heavenly. In other words, it has to do with rulership. It has to do with the things that the Most High is pleased in. You know what I'm saying? The things that would give us rulership. That's what our conversation is about, right? Our conversation is heavenly, but what?
For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior.
Right. From whence also we look for the Savior, right? We look for our Savior. You know what I'm saying? The Most High who sent Christ. We look for that. Like, we're looking to please our King. We're looking to please Christ. We're looking how we can get better at pleasing the Most High. That's what we're doing. That's what we're looking for. That's why we talk how we talk. That's why we do what we do, so that we can please the Most High, so that we can please Christ, right? From whence we looking to what?
From whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, who shall change our vile bodies.
Right there. Who shall change our vile bodies. How?
It's like, I mean, by
Gotta speak up.
it's like by teaching us and showing us how to serve the Most High, how to keep the commandments and kill our old bodies.
Absolutely. That's it. Like, my vile body, this is the same body that popped whores. and it got high. It's the same body. Does this body have to die?
No.
So how does Christ change it?
You get rid of.
I said, how does Christ change it?
He shows you like that by doing what he does, or what he did, you know what I'm saying, you can be like that.
That's pretty damn close, you know what I'm saying? Like what Christ did was gave us the opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, like change what we were doing, change our lives. We say it in the truth all the time. Like if you change your life, well, Christ gave me the opportunity to do it. He changed my vile body. Otherwise, it's still the same body. Then.
Right.
It's still just the same, AIDS infested, syphilis infested body. Still the same one. But because of Christ, that's dead. Whoever I was popping before, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was homosexuals before. I'm hard pressed to say that, put myself in that one. But either way, nigga, that's how it got changed. Because now I have the opportunity because of Christ to be able to be brand new. I have the opportunity now to not be. We change our names, we come to the I.S.U.P.K. I'm not even that nigga no more. I'm not even him. That vile body, whatever it was, I don't even know what that is no more. So he changes it that way, spiritually, in other words, right? This is the first part, right? Even here on earth, I don't have to die. I might die. I might even not have this body getting in the chariots. You know what I'm saying? But if I did, what if I did? Had this stinking ass body in the chariots. Right, it got changed, nigga, because it's spiritual. You understand? Like we don't think carnally. We think like, heavenly, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Christ changed our vile bodies into what?
Come on. Who shall change our vile bodies that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body.
Right. Why is his body glorious? Is it because he was raised from the dead? Because it's the same body that did not see corruption. Why was his body glorious?
It's because he never sinned against the Most High.
Right. He ain't never popped no whores. He ain't never popped no whores. I ain't never got high. Never, none of that. So his was glorious, right? Like in that, not in a physical sense, but in that he served the Most High, kept the law, statutes, and commandments, and it was glorious. The Lord raised that body up. You know what I'm saying? He went into the fourth dimension. So now I can be just like how he was. I can do the exact same thing now because I have an opportunity to come back. I'm going to leave Christianity alone. I'm going to leave Islam alone. I'm going to leave Halloween and Christmas and Valentine's Day alone. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm never going to do that. My lips will never touch no lobster ever again. You know what I'm saying? My lips will never kiss a white broad again, ever. Now, it's glorious. It's cleaned up. It's sanctified, set apart, and holy, right? Keep going.
Come. Slightly. That it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
There it is, man. You keep the law, statutes, and commandments, the Most High will do exactly what he did with Satan and put all the power in your hands to do it. Same way he did with Yahushua and give everything unto him because he kept the law, statutes, and commandments because he was a son of God. The same way Christ was. Same way Satan was. You can also, according to what we just read, they that, what does it say, are led by the Spirit. Isn't that how it say it? Where is that, in Romans?
When we read it in Romans, it said they that...
You gotta speak up. They that are led by the Spirit, they are the sons of the Most High. That's basically what it is, right? So End of the day, Christ is giving us, because of the Most High, Christ is giving us the opportunity to do that same thing. That's what this brother is talking about to the Philippians. Keep going.
Come. Oh, that was the end of that chapter.
Cool. So the brother said, give me the precept and then we'll end it with that. I don't think I got nothing else on here anyway. Give me that. Yeah, it was 1 Corinthians 15. Yeah, you already know what it is, Rakab. Good looking. It's walking precept book. 1 Corinthians, I think it's like 45. I don't know what but we shall be changed in the twinkling of I think there's another one. I think there's another one too that's like that. But
1 Corinthians.
it's 15 and 45, somewhere 51 or something. I ain't mistaken. So we got Come, they similar things as well as for somebody said I also want to teach. What?
It's all 52.
Yeah, 52.
15 and 52.
Right. What? The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. In a moment, it's like verse 51. Behold, I show you a mystery.
Right. Listen here. Look, check this out. I'm about to show you some deep stuff. Show you a mystery. Keep going.
Come. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
That's what I was trying to explain, right? Like this body might have to go into the chariots. This stinking body that popped whores and got high and whatever else, it might be the one that goes into the chariot, right? Read it again.
Come. Now, it's like, behold, I show you a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
We shall not all sleep.
We shall not all die. What niggas call it. You shall not all sleep or die. But
we shall all be changed.
But everybody, even the people that don't sleep, along with the people who are nothing but dust and bones, everyone is going to be changed, officer. All right. So this Philippians, when it, you know what I mean? Like I said, there's a first part. It's, first of all, you can do this right here, right now. Today. You can change right now, spiritually, right? The way that you should, with the way that matters. You should change. You should stop eating what you're eating. You should stop having sex with what you're having sex with if it goes against the Most High. You should stop saying what you're saying. You should stop doing what you're doing. Absolutely, right? But we will not all sleep. I pray Christ returns now, right now, which means we won't sleep. We won't be dead, right? But there are brothers and sisters who died in the truth. My man, I.S.U.P.K, man. Y'all don't know I.S.U.P.K, man. When I first came into the truth, man, this is his brother I.S.U.P.K, man. He was a hell of a brother, man. Like we always talk about him, man. There's a ton of brothers that died in the truth. You know what I'm saying? But this brother, I remember him, man. Like I was a young officer, and I remember that Passover. I was there, and he couldn't come to the Passover. And me and Captain Quad and somebody else, man, like we were all young officers, man, and we got the orders like, yo, y'all go take him some unleavened bread, this, that, and the third. The brother can't come, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing too good, and we go and chill with him. And I mean, even when he was in classes, we used to hear him before I even went to Philly ever. Used to hear him on the phone classes, and he'd be reading, and he'd just be like, he just had such a zeal, like a spirit, bro. Like you could feel it over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And then when I first met him, anyway, long story short, niggas died in the truth, right? And they are no longer here. They are not, you know what I'm saying? They don't have a body to get into them chariots with. You know what I'm saying? But what we're reading right now is like what Paul is saying is that, listen, we are not all going to sleep. But we are all going to be changed, regardless of whether you sleep or not, whether you are skeleton and bones and dust right now, or if you walking and you in the I.S.U.P.K. and Christ cracks that sky, you know what I'm saying, and you see him tonight, you're going to be changed. Keep going.
Come. For this corruptible must put on incorruptible, incorruption.
Somebody explain it. This corruptible must put on incorruption.
Meaning your corruptible body, your body that would have, popped or smoked weed and did drugs or what have you, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta put on righteousness. You gotta put on what Christ did and showed us.
Absolutely right. Like Christians think that means that your body will never decay, that you'll never die again, like sleep again is how the scripture says it, right? This corruptible, which is what you are, Satan can tempt you now. You'd be like, damn, she is fine.
Right.
My God is my ride. I think I'm gonna ride with that right there. You understand? This corruptible is gonna have to put on incorruption. Keep going.
Come. And this mortal must put on immortality.
Right. This mortal must put on immortality, which means what? You want that one too?
I know that mortality is being able to die, right? So, like this body that can die, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put on immortality and meaning now the spirit you put on now can live on throughout generations to come as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can teach your children how to live this way, they won't be corrupted. You can teach their children will learn it and they won't be corrupted. So now what you've done doesn't die.
This mortality must put on immortality. Just give me that part. This mortality, what is it talking about?
Okay.
What's mortal?
Flesh being able to die.
Okay, yeah.
So, sir, is it saying like this mortal, which is death, dying in the streets from overdoses and getting shot by the cops? Now you're gonna put on immortality where that won't happen to you. You'll live. You'll be in rulership. You'll just sleep. Like
You'll live forever,
right?
Eternity. That's okay. So this mortal, what's mortal now is that I'm gonna get killed in a drive-by. I'm gonna overdose. It won't be me anymore. We all sleep, but it won't be that. This mortal, meaning that physical, that worldly man, he's gonna die. And then I'm gonna put on immortality, which is the thing that never dies. Like I never overdose. I never die as a child anymore. I would never have a heart attack or high blood pressure, diabetes, or cancer. I'll never have that ever again. This mortal is now going to put on immortality to where now all I do is rule. I just rule for where I come in the fucking earth ruling. Just rule. That's all I know. Just rule. That's all I know. Huh? Oh no, we ruling. Shit, that's it. This mortality is going to put on immortality. This corruptible is going to put on incorruption. Keep going. Which just means you're putting on the truth. You're putting on the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You don't have the same problems that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have now. Keep going.
Come. Verse 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the same that is written.
Death.
Death is swallowed up in victory.
Hey, bruh. This is what death is. Death is overdosing and drive-bys and abortions. That's what death is. AIDS. That's what death is. Death is what?
Swallowed up in victory.
We changed our lives, man. We came into the truth. We followed the Most High. We became sons of the Most High. Go ahead.
Come. O death, where is thy sting?
Right. We don't experience it anymore. We don't experience it though all of those things anymore. So where is the sting of death? We don't have death. We've put on immortality. We've put on incorruption. So where is the sting of death? Why is a nigga scared? Niggas are scared of death right now. I was watching a movie yesterday. Salaki, I don't mean, where are we at? Okay, I'm done after this. I was watching a movie yesterday, and this woman said, it's so crazy because we all believe in God, but nobody wants to die. I was like, damn, that's cold. Huh?
If I may, so that's the whole saying. They say everybody want to get to heaven, but nobody want to die.
I was like, that's cold. Because you right. Like if you so believe in God and you this, but you don't want to die, you scared to die, it's because death and sleep are two different things. I don't want to be shot. Everybody knows they gotta die. Everybody that breathes, takes in breath, and that's over 10 years old, know they gotta die. They know that. Nobody wants to have that sting of death. I just want to die in my sleep. I don't even want to know I died. I just want to be asleep and that's it. Everybody believes in God, but they don't want to go to heaven. They want to stay here. They want to stay here. I like this better, God. Salakia. I don't want to go there.
They don't want to go to the streets.
I don't want to be with you. No, sir. So it's crazy because it takes away that sting of death, like that fear of death. I don't have that now. I came into the truth. I don't have that fear anymore of dying. Like I don't want to die, but I'm willing to die. Nigga, what? What, nigga? Get the hell out of here. This is horrible. Who wants to stay here? Who wants to be in this situation? All y'all that want to go to work tomorrow, enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I would rather come into the truth, put on some boots, nigga, and go to war. I'd rather die. You know what I mean? I damn near understand the suicide bombers. I'm not doing that. I'm not suiciding. But I understand. They like, nigga, I'd rather make something happen. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, don't y'all take that the wrong way. But that's the point, all right? So the sting of death is what? Read that part again.
Come. The sting of death. Oh, death, where is thy sting? Oh, grave, where is thy victory?
Where is the victory, man, of killing a nigga? Where is the victory? Go ahead.
The sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law.
So now you understand it. The sting of death is what?
Is sin.
That's why death is fearful to you. Because you broke the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, He judges you. You get drive-bys, you get a knee on your neck, you get overdoses, you get high blood pressure, you get AIDS. You know what I'm saying? The sting of death is what?
The sting of death is sin.
So this is what you are missing. The sting of death is sin. Is why you are afraid of it. Is why it hurts. Is why you don't want it. Because you are not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You're not in rulership. You have not put on immortality. You have not put on incorruption. So now it hurts. Keep going.
Good. And the strength of sin is the law.
The strength of sin is the law. Here's what it is, man. Sin is transgression of the law. The strength of sin is the law. This is what makes This is what makes what you do so horrible. It's what makes eating lobster painful. It's what makes it sting. It's what makes you have high blood pressure and diabetes and heart disease. It's because there's a law that the Lord said that you can't do that. And it shows you how strong the law is. It's why you should change your life and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Because, listen, read that last part one more time.
Come. The strength of sin is the law.
The strength of sin is the law. So, if you don't understand, I'm going to make it as clear as I can. What makes your sin a sin? What makes it bad? What makes it hurtful? What makes it detrimental is that there's some power that says that this is wrong. And so the strength of sin is the law. This is what makes your sin sinful. Give me that one, Nishad. Exceedingly sinful. Just look that up. Exceedingly sinful in the Bible. Keep going on.
Come. But thanks be to the Most High, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahushua Mashiach. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Most High, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Be unmovable, unshakable, Akim. You understand? Stand on this truth is how we say it in I.S.U.P.K, man. You stand on this, man. You know what I mean? Know that your work and the things that you put in, just like Abigail understood that, like, you know, her work was not in vain. You know, she tried, she did. You should do that, man. You should only worry about pleasing the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The Lord put it in the whole law that you please your husband, or that you know, protect and take care of your wife. Well, at the end of the day, that should be your whole goal. There should be everything that you deal with. With that, I think that answers your question. Now, I see something else on here. Shaq, you got what I asked for?
Come.
Go ahead. Just read that. We out of here.
Come. Book of Romans. Book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 13. When then that which is good made death unto me, God forbid.
Read that again.
Was then that which is good made death unto me? God forbid.
Right. Was the things that was good made death unto me, right? You probably have to read a little bit before that so you can get it, but God forbid. No, there wasn't, like, the things that people, the Christian church, they tainted what the truth was, man. And that's why we don't know anything. Is why we so jammed up. Give me a little bit before that.
Book of Romans, chapter 7, verse 10. It's like verse 9. For I was alive without law once. Mm-hmm. But when the commandment came, sin revived and I died.
I was alive without the law once. At one time, I was alive without the law, right? Like, okay, the best way to understand it is even heathens understand what right and wrong is. Like, you shouldn't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was alive. Like, I wasn't set up for death. Like, everybody knows you shouldn't kill, you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't do this, that, and the third. But the Lord set up a system that is according to what he likes and what he wants, right? I was alive without the law once. But what?
But when the commandments came.
But when the Lord said what he wanted,
sin revived.
Now there's something that goes against what the Lord wants. I was alive without the law. I didn't. Before there was something that mandated that I die for sleeping with another man's wife or for murdering. I was alive. there was no sting of death. You understand? Okay, let me see if I can make it a little bit clearer. With the law, there's a punishment, which is the sting of death. Like with the law, there's a sting. Like without the law, there's no sting of going to sleep. It's what white people go through. That's what it's what white people go through. White people don't have the sting of death. Me and the shop, I think it was me and you. Me and the shop was talking about it yesterday. About old white people, rich as hell, and living to be 98 million years old. We was watching Jerry Jones and some other old white man.
Robert Kraft or something.
Robert Kraft from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Just enjoying themselves. They like 80 million years old. And these niggas just out here just kicking it, enjoying themselves, and all of that. And I'm like, look at these old nigga, they don't even drive no more. They know that driving is unsafe, so they just fly everywhere. You understand? Like these old crackers, they are enjoying their life. There is no, when they die, they're gonna die in their sleep. They're gonna die enjoying a good kayak canoe ride over the Niagara Falls, and then they just go, I don't know. They don't have AIDS. They don't have the things that black people, they don't have a knee on their neck calling their mama, talking about they can't breathe. They don't have that. The way they go to sleep is different. It's just like going to sleep. That's the sting of death, brothers and sisters, right? So before there was the law, I was alive. I lived like that. I didn't have to worry either. Just lived to 900 years old. Go read the scriptures. Niggas lived 800, 900 years. Just fall asleep. Like, oh, damn. You ain't never hear about no drive-bys in the Bible. Ever. No overdoses in the Bible. No abortions in the Bible. None of that. No sexually transmitted diseases in the Bible. Name one. Show me a syphilis or AIDS in the Bible. Show me, can't tell me. It didn't happen. There was no sting. But when the Lord put in these laws for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, sin revived, nigga. Read it again.
Romans chapter 7, verse 9. For I was alive without the law once. But when the commandments came, sin revived, and I died. And the commandment which was ordained to life, I found to be unto death.
Why did I find it to be unto death?
Because he wasn't keeping.
Yeah, because I wanted to do something else. I like the other stuff. So that's killing me. You're killing me with that.
Killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls. What the hell is that? Nigga, I don't know. I like pork. What do you mean? So, end of the day, the things that I was alive and I was cool to do when the commandment came, sin revived, meaning a transgression to that law became a thing. And now I died. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, now you die because there's a law that tells you can't do what the hell you want to do. Keep going.
Verse 11. For sin taking occasion by the commandment deceived me, and by it slew me. Mm-hmm. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just, and good.
This is what we figured out as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Sin took occasion by the commandment, right? Meaning, sin is the transgression of the law. There was a commandment, a law that determined that I was sinning, that I was doing something wrong. So now it's killing me as a punishment. Because I'm sinning, because I'm going against this law, because I'm doing what I want to do, it's going to kill me. I'm going to die at 30. I'm going to die at 3. I'm going to die before I even exit my mother's womb. Because of sin. Because it's going against the Most High. So took occasion by the commandment, and by it, it slew me. It killed me. Now, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're the me. We're dying because we don't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Read it from that part.
Come. And by it slew me. For wherefore the law is holy.
For wherefore, listen, I now see that the law is holy. The law is separate from the things I want to do. Keep going.
And the commandments holy.
And the commandments are holy.
And just.
And it's right. It's fair. Keep going.
And good.
And it's good. Go ahead.
Was then that which is good made death unto me?
So did the Lord set me up? Was the things that was good made death unto me? Like any homo would say that. Like, I just like what I like. So the Lord said that I can't be a faggot so that he could kill me. Is that what he did? It was the thing that I like to get high. I like, Chinese women. I like them. It was the thing that was good that I don't be with them. Was it made death unto me because the Lord knew I was going to do it? The Lord knew I liked it? Go ahead.
God forbid.
Hell no, nigga. Don't nobody think about your dumb ass. You just stupid. Keep going.
But sin, that it might appear sin.
Nigga, I'm just trying to show you why it's bad. Why it's horrible. Why it is death unto you. You don't see the guy say, I love that scene where he tells him, like he tells Malcolm, like, think about it. Have you ever known a good white person? Just a good white person. This nigga didn't realize why he was getting high and stealing. When he was locked up and hurt and jammed up and destroyed and about to die, and he was like, no, it's not. None of them good. Was the thing that was good made death unto me? God forbid, but I'm trying to show you that there was no good white people or no good Chinese people or no good African people, or you getting high wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas is dying from, I don't know. End of the day, brother, no. It was so that you could realize, because you're a dumb child, that running with scissors in your hand ain't a good idea. I'm not trying to kill your fun. I don't want to, stop you from enjoying yourself, but running with scissors will kill you. It will be death unto you. Now, am I trying to kill you? No, nigga. I'm just trying to make sure you realize now you can run with it if you want to. You got the choice. But when you fall and die from running with scissors in your hand, maybe you'll realize that the law is good and is just and is wonderful. Go ahead.
Working death in me by that which is good. Slightly. But slightly. Was then that which is good made death unto me? God forbid. But sin, that it might appear sin, working death in me by that which is good. Mm-hmm. That sin by the commandment might be exceedingly sinful.
That sin by the commandment, meaning that I'm telling you it's wrong. Here's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what the law is. So you not following the law makes it wrong. It's not just that it's wrong because I say it's wrong. Go and fall on top of them scissors while you're running. It becomes exceeding wrong. Now you really get it. Like, it's not just wrong just because I said it. It's wrong because you got with that white woman and she got you for everything you had, Tiger Woods, O.J. Simpson. It became exceedingly sinful. So with that, we'll end the class, man. I'll catch y'all, man. The brothers running the class tomorrow night, Tuesday night, Brotherhood. Wednesday night, we'll be back at the headquarters. December 2nd weekend, we're going to be having the cookout. Y'all come on down, make your plans now. We headed out to Las Vegas next month. Me and a couple of brothers just booked our tickets today. So if y'all going, You can get with us, or you can do your thing on your own. It's the 11th through the 14th. With that, I'll get with y'all next time. Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shai Barakathum, Yahweh Shamar, Thun, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.